I want to make one of those like songs where like people do the electronic vocoder voices with all of the
Uh-huh.
ad libs before the show starts.
Just electronic versions of
Real talk, I don't know why, but like there's a musicality to it, like it's expressive as hell.
That's very funny.
Straight up, yo. I was like, there's a lot that comes off there. Be like, I don't know, like how you make one sound like feel like you just gave me a paragraph of information,
I
but it's
that's
beautiful.
that's the thing is that sometimes words aren't enough, but the sound comes pretty close to whatever the feeling is in my heart. So
It's visceral, you know.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's I give
Straight.
voice to the people who can't make those kinds of noises at their job or in front of their loved ones. I'm unencumbered. I'm free. I don't have any loved ones here. I mean, I guess my roommate and my cat, but otherwise I'm free. So,
Yeah, I was a little stressed up until today's show. So like yesterday, uh when I left the apartment to go down to my office, I'm still in the backyard.
mhm.
I took one step out the apartment and I just yelled very loudly, and like I took a deep breath, and like through the window I could hear Michaela like, "Is Daddy okay?" And I hear Gabby's like, "That's his process." Uh,
That's his process. It's good to be around people who understand you.
yeah,
Yeah.
'Cause yeah, like I was in a good place overall. Just I'm working on stuff, and like I have to like balance the tension and energy of that with the fact that like, I'm still like a dad and there's like regular shit to do,
Mhm.
and I'm present and available and I love y'all and I'm here for that.
Right.
But I also gotta blow off steam that I'm feeling that is unrelated to you.
Okay.
And it's unfair to do that at
On you.
you
Right, yeah.
or on you. So yeah, let me let that off. I don't want it to affect my work, and I can't have it affect like y'all. Like I love y'all. Y'all been good. So this
Mhm.
is the happy medium.
So you were annoyed, so the scream was to help you get that out of you.
Yeah, because it
Okay.
wasn't them. They didn't do anything wrong.
Right.
It was just there was a lot. So like I'm handling the things that I gotta handle, but I had to let that off.
Mhm.
And I was like, that's not y'all. Y'all didn't do anything. So I handled the situation with them. Then I stepped into the little pathway that is my backyard. I let the pigeons in the area know,
Sure,
oh, okay,
right.
he's having a
Uh-huh.
day. You know, the little local rats. They was like, oh, we should scatter. You know,
The local rats, not the ones
hell yeah.
visiting.
They
Yeah.
just checking. I got a possum in the hood. He knew. All right, today's not the day to bother Gastor. But
There's a possum in your hood?
yeah, a specific possum. Like he comes to my house
Oh,
maybe like
no.
once a week.
Why are you befriending a possum?
I'm not trying to. It's just he knows how to get into my backyard, so you kind of just like tolerate him after a while. So he comes here like once a week. He nibbles on some of Gabby's plants, and he makes his way out. But I figured as long as we don't got beef, we good. We used to like have confrontations before. It was a problem because
Right.
I didn't know he was a possum. I didn't know how possums reacted, and I didn't realize that I could just like scare him. So we was both scared. Uh, yeah.
So did you both freeze and then play dead? Like, what
Straight
happened?
up, like for hours. We just ice grilling each other on the floor, like.
Oh,
But
no.
he would come inside the yard when I was in the office in the
Mhm.
basement, and he would climb up the steps. So like he would be where I needed to go to get back inside,
Mhm.
and that gave him like the height advantage. So like I didn't know it was a possum. I just saw like a big rat. Like, oh shit, they morphing, you
Right.
know? So I don't want to approach that.
Right.
So we would be at like a standstill, like 40 feet apart.
Mhm.
And then I would see him just like lower himself. I didn't realize that was him playing possum. I
Mm.
just thought he was trying to like make himself stealth,
Right.
you know? So to me, I would just be like, I guess I live back here right now. and I would call Gabby. I say, "Hey, listen, I'm gonna be inside in 3 to 4 hours whenever this
Whatever
rat
this
moves," you
right.
know. And she looked out the window and she's a little more country than me. She's like, "Nah, it's not a rat, gas. That's a possum."
Yeah.
So she just made noises. It would like look and then fall over again. But like one of the times it fell and that led to it falling down the steps and then it
Yeah,
ran
they're
off.
kinda stupid. No
Yeah.
offense to any possums who are listening. I mean, I'm sure you're the smart one, you figured out how to listen to a podcast, so clearly I
Respect.
don't mean you. But your brethren, your sistren, they are a little stupid because if you do enough driving and a possum comes across the road and they see you, they kinda do that stop dead thing in their
Hmm.
tracks, but unlike deer, they're little. So, they won't mess up your car. So you just
Real, t-
kinda, like, try to go around them or whatever, but they just kinda sit there, and you're like, come on, keep it moving. Don't look this
real
way.
talk.
You know what it is."
Yo, when possums play dead on the road, they're just foreshadowing. Okay. So that's all they doing. They letting you know what's about to happen. They know it.
It's very
They accept it.
dramatic how they do it. It's just all, just clutching their chest and
Nobody
holding
will
their
hire you to play that out.
yeah, holding their
Okay.
hand up against their forehead and, "Oh, no. The
All these
vapors, the vapors." They're very dramatic. Very dramatic.
seeing possums fall out yelling, "Yo, Watertown, the beast is loose." Okay.
Right, yeah. Uh,
Oh man, yeah. I've dealt with the same possum several times though. Like we've had confrontations, but I'm getting cool with them. We have we've set a schedule. I've let them know, hey, I'm not here during these hours. Gabby doesn't like these plants that much. Um,
okay.
and those plants cost me the least to replace. So go crazy. Just be done when you're done. And when I come back out, I don't want to see, that you're still working.
Right, right.
And he's cool. He does what he got to do. It helps that I do comedy, so like he could, pop in during the evening when it's still not too late for him. I get it, you know.
The way you are building a world for this possum is a little scary.
Well, I mean, you gotta be considerate of the possum, right? Like I'm here all day. I'm going up and down the building, and
And it's just
if
trying to
it
sleep.
it's just trying to live, and I'm over here making noise, I'm being busy. Then it wants to eat, but I'm home and with the family. If I don't go to comedy shows in the evening, like at that point he's being like he's doing intermittent fasting. He's waiting for me to leave to get a meal in. So I don't know that possum's blood sugar levels. I don't want to be responsible
No, I
for him,
imagine you
keeling
don't.
over for other reasons, not
Right.
playing possum. Um,
Right, sure. No, you don't want that. I mean, it is a lot that you're putting into this relationship when you consider that a raccoon can come through and totally, like, fool this possum with, like, 3-card Monte. Do you know what I mean? Like, possums are kinda dumb, and raccoons have thumbs. So, like,
it's fair.
like, really kinda save a little for whatever raccoon decides to be in your yard. Because if there's a possum, there's bound to be a raccoon right behind him.
That's what happened.
That's
I'm convinced the possum got lost. Like, I don't know how because like what like if I'm again they're not bright, but like if you're a possum, like there's no way you would be like, yo, would be the best place to survive as a possum, East New York, Brooklyn. Like they
hmm.
have optimal possum conditions,
It's
you
not
know?
optimal, but possums are in cities. So,
Okay.
yeah, I mean, I've seen plenty in Atlanta, which
Yeah.
granted there are a lot of green spaces in Atlanta, but no, I've seen possum families,
Wow.
just moms and then like 4 or so little ones just walking behind them with their tails all behind. Like I've seen like possums, yeah, they do okay in the city.
Yo, shouts
Yeah.
to possums.
No, I mean,
Real talk. I
I
thought the possum here was asexual. Like I thought he like self-produced.
oh, no, I don't think they're asexual. I mean, I don't know exactly, the kind of sex they have, if it's, like, missionary or whatever, but, I
It's
mean,
gotta be missionary, right? Like the hump would be
no, because turtles do it from the back, and so
yo.
Can a
Do
possum
turtles get out the shelf to hit it from the back? Or they stay in the
No, no,
shell?
they stay in the shell.
Yo, respect.
So, that's why I'm like, "Well, how much are we working with, turtles?" Also,
Yo, real talk.
I'm very sorry that I just said, turtles hit it from the back, like that's a thing that everybody should know. Anyone listening is like, "Why did she say that like that was common knowledge?" And, it is because I'm on the internet too much, so y
Oh, man. You could do
yeah.
it, put your shell into it. You could do
I can't stop.
it.
Okay, so here's the thing with possums.
Okay.
They are a benefit to ecosystems and a healthy environment beyond eradicating ticks. So, I
Oh,
guess
shots
they
to the
get
my
rid of ticks.
tick-free backyard,
They
baby.
will they will catch and eat cockroaches, rats,
Woo,
and mice, in
respect.
addition to consuming dead animals of all types. So that's good. You want them around,
I
I
love that
guess.
dude right now. Look at that. I'm
Yeah.
about to get another possum.
No, you can't just get another but don't just buy another you didn't buy this one.
Yo, this is up. Just get him a partner, let him procreate possums, and now I don't got all these other things.
But who's to say that there isn't already, another one back there? Like, I'm sure there's a family of them.
I haven't seen a Mrs. Possum. I only seen the dude.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, I'm looking at a picture of a possum with, like, little baby possums draped on their back. They're
Okay.
marsupials, so there's that.
Huh.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I don't know. What's a marsupial again?
I don't know.
You gotta ask your kid. Your kid
Yeah,
definitely
he knows
knows.
that stuff.
Yeah, I feel like your
Yeah.
your
Real
son
talk, I was like, yeah,
has his
Aiden would definitely.
has his finger on the marsupial on the marsupial beat, I think.
Oh man.
Um, it's, any members of the mammalian okay, so it's a mammal. Okay, alright, that's all
Mhm.
we need to know. They got a pouch. Wait, so
Okay.
then yeah,
Say
okay.
like kangaroos?
I think a kangaroo is a marsupial. Yeah,
Oh.
Possums, Tasmanian devils, kangaroos, koalas, wombats, wallabies, not the shoe, uh,
It
bandicoot
does save me.
not bandicoots, not interesting. Yeah, so
Oh,
anywho, those are your marsupials.
I didn't think a Tasmanian was like that.
Yeah, I guess so. But then again, we only know Taz.
Yeah.
We only
Yeah,
know
he would have had the pocket.
yeah, yeah,
Now
he would or things would just be flying out of his pocket.
now if they got the pouch, is it always like a pouch for like a baby, or is it like convenient, like, yo, I keep my box cutter in that?
No, yeah, I don't think I don't think
Like I
they
don't
keep
know.
a
Maybe Tad's got other needs, like
mm,
now I mean, like when I'm done spinning in the forest, I like to pop a cold one so I keep my bottle opener in my
yeah,
pouch.
no, I don't think that's what happens. I think it's basically just for the babies.
Okay. I don't
They
I don't like the big pouch. I got two little side pouches. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
apparently that they give birth to relatively undeveloped young. So when they give birth, the babies ain't done cooking. And
Okay.
then they keep them in the pouch for a little while, and then they finish up cooking in the pouch. I don't is what that looks like.
In the
Yeah.
pouch.
Yeah, so that's the thing is all the marsupials have the pouch. That's what makes them marsupials.
Oh man. That really sound like a sex search term, you know what I mean?
What, a marsupial?
No, in the pouch.
Oh, in the pouch. Well, I mean, I guess either of them. I don't
You know
know.
what I mean? Marsupials in the pouch. You know what I mean? Yo, real talk. Get on Beeg.com. Check that out right there.
Oh, no.
Let's get into the news. All
Yeah,
right?
yeah, let's do that.
More than 1 in 4 workers making 200K or more now say they live paycheck to paycheck. So even rich people are struggling to save. And pros offer 3 solutions. Jesus, making bank doesn't mean you have loot saved in the bank. Roughly 45% of those making more than 100,000 a year say they live paycheck to paycheck. 47% of those making between 150 and 200,000 a year. So apparently, you make more money. They still didn't learn better. And then finally, 28% of those making over 200 grand a year again, live paycheck to paycheck, according to new reports. What's more, a 2022 survey from Lending Club revealed that 30% of those earning over $250,000 a year also live paycheck to paycheck. Uh, That is, like, surprising as hell to me. That is an insane amount of money to be making.
You know
They're not
what?
limiting that to New York either, you know?
It is a lot of money, but then it also isn't, just based on
Okay.
what things cost now.
Yeah.
Like like, today's $100,000 is not as strong as, like, 10 years ago, hell, like, 20 years ago, you know what I mean? Like, it don't do like it used to do.
I love that you did, like, a polite version of Fat Joe's, like,
Oh, yeah,
Instagram.
today's price is yeah, is not yesterday's price is not today's price, yeah, it is,
Nah,
it's
you right.
yeah,
You right.
it's
I just paid, $13, for a pound of pepperoni cold cuts. You know what I mean?
wow, $13 for a pound?
$13 for a pound. Like,
Oh.
that felt like a lot to me.
Yeah, well, I just bought a Little Debbie snack cake, ones that I've been buying since I was a child, and it costs $1.50.
Yo,
Yeah,
whoa.
yeah.
What is zebra cakes going for now?
I mean, they all of them were $1.50. I bought a Star Crunch, but, the glazed donut pack was $1.50. The zebra cake, the large one, the large oversized zebra cake,
Yeah.
$1.50.
So, like, if you're a little kid right now, you hanging out with your aunts and uncles,
Mhm.
what's the appropriate amount of dollars you ask to go to the store, like, on some snack shit?
Honestly, probably about $3.
Yo, that's
That could
crazy.
yeah, I could get you, like, maybe a snack or a bag of chips and maybe a soda for yeah, and you'd have no change.
Yo, that's bananas.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Like,
is. That's wild.
cause growing up, I would ask my uncles for dollars, like, every
Mhm.
day. And I'd get like $2, $3 over the course of like the summer day, and like a
Right.
dollar if it was like a school day because I'd be there for less hours.
Mhm.
And I'd go to the store, I'd get a quart of water, a bag of chips, and two cakes, like
Right.
a zebra cake and like some other nonsense. I was into oatmeal raisin
Right.
cream sandwich. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That
Yeah.
was a
Yeah.
dollar for all that. I get two
Yeah.
dollars. I would go in and get a really cheap sandwich. I'd be like, yo, let me get no lettuce, no tomatoes on that hero. Just the meat and cheese.
Yeah, so, I mean, like, if that's what they're asking for Little Debbie snack cakes, imagine you're gonna burn through that $100,000. You're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it. So,
It's all that's Doritos money, you know what I
yeah,
mean?
exactly. So, I mean, I see how you can do that. Also, people are things are mortgaged to within an inch of their life. They're stretched
Yeah.
thin on credit cards. Like, there are a lot of things, that a lot of aspects that would make you end up living paycheck to paycheck.
Nah, you're right.
Yeah, so I this is it's that is surprising, because it seems like if I was making that kind of money, I would not, but then if I was making that kind of money, then I probably would try to, like, live somewhere that costs a little bit more, so that means I'm spending more. So, when you're trying to
Yeah.
live within your means, you gotta pay out more. So, it's like, yikes, and those aren't even elaborate means. Like,
Yeah.
to live in the means of what I get paid now, uh, I mean, I guess I'd need, like, 2 more roommates. Like, I'm doing okay, but, like, it's ridiculous, to really, like, thrive if I wanted to have a kid or do other you know what I mean? Like, I
Yeah.
it definitely would have to be a gang of us in here, all of us bringing in some money.
Have you seen there's like this dude that like on YouTube, he tours people's apartments and like he's consistently showing that like as being more and more the norm in Brooklyn. It'll be like, yo, this apartment costs $7,000, there's 7 roommates.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
that's
like, yo, what? That's how we gotta live.
yeah,
You know,
that
the
is, it
apartment is
really is.
fire, and it but like I saw an apartment that was legit stunning, and the only reason it worked is because 3 couples lived in it.
Yeah,
And I couldn't fathom that, but like I guess I'm blessed that I haven't had to, but
yep,
I that's just wild. 3
yeah,
adult couples in their 30s are like, "Yep, we gotta live together with 2 other couples' problems to make rent in New York."
yeah, it's insane right now. It's so much. It's so much. It
Wow.
really, like I love the city, but, just before COVID, I was like, "Can I continue to be here, or will I be priced out?" Like, I don't know. And I've been lucky in that I've been able to stay so far, but, I it doesn't look like anybody wants to bring anything down price-wise.
Nobody
So,
talking about that?
yeah, nobody's really talking about where they're doing reductions. So, I mean, I guess we'll see, but, ugh, it's really scary. It really
It's
is.
happening. Times are
Yeah.
rough, yo. I told my kid
Mhm.
this week, like, yo, if you want something sweet, I ain't buying no Entenmann's, my G, okay? You get a cup of cinnamon toast crunch, eat it dry, okay?
That's right. Really let it settle on your tongue.
Straight up.
Let it just soak in.
There's
Enjoy it.
cinnamon in that too, my G, okay?
Mhm.
Same flavor. Just crunchy too. Different textures, more exciting.
Right.
In other news, lab grown blood given to people in the world's first clinical trial. Blood that has been grown in a laboratory has been put into people in a world first class clinical trial in the UK. Tiny amounts equivalent to a couple of spoonfuls are being tested to see how it performs inside the body. The bulk of blood transfusions will always rely on people regularly rolling up their sleeves to donate, but the ultimate goal is to manufacture vital but ultra rare blood groups that are hard to get a hold of.
Okay.
These are necessary for people who depend on regular blood transfusions for conditions such as sickle cell anemia.
Okay. Alright. That's good. Alright. There's a plan. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just, "Hey, look what we did. We built more blood." What? Like, what? But there's a plan. We're using it to help people who need a thing. Like,
Word.
okay, I'm okay with that. But when you first started, I was like, "When are we gonna stop growing shit in the goddamn clinic?" Like, why do we keep growing things in a lab? Why don't people have the fear of in a lab like it used to be? You know what I mean? Like, that used to, "Ooh, in a lab." Like, not that I'm some granola crunchy hippie, like, I want everything natural and of the earth, but you gotta tell me that you just growing blood in a lab? Can't you just come in with a vial and try to fix me? I don't need
I'm
to
pro
know.
technology, man. Okay. I'll be eating McDonald's. Okay. I don't know what technology went into that shit. Somebody zapped it and it worked. Okay. You got anything else you zapping? Give me that shit too. The blood is fake. Cool. My bones are fake. No problem. Bring that shit. Okay. You got me this far, baby. Okay.
I mean,
I'm trusting y'all.
yeah, put it in my body, but just know that I'm like, the whole time. Mm, I don't know
You
about
know,
that.
like I might ask for the pure one, you know what I mean? Just like
Yeah.
sometimes I want Five Guys, okay? I want a real burger, but I ain't got real burger money every day, okay? Same thing with the blood. Sometimes I ain't got real blood money, okay? You know what I mean? And I get what I can, okay? That's right. All right,
Mhm.
if this fake lab grown blood, that's what my HMO covers, that's what I'm covering.
Right,
You know what I
right,
mean?
right.
That's what I'm with, all right? Give me
What
blood type A, B minus C or some shit, whatever
Yeah,
it
what
is.
if it's like a blend? What if it's a blend of a few bloods, you know?
That's what it is right there. It's
Like
a
a
fusion, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
like a red wine blend or you know.
I like that. I like that. That'd be cool. You know what I mean? Little mixture. You know what I mean? Like it'd be dope. Would be like, yo, like all my blood is well drinks. You know what I mean?
Right, right, yeah, yeah,
I'm game. Listen,
yeah. I'm
y'all want
okay
to
with
keep
well
demoing
blood.
this?
Yeah, I'm okay with well blood, absolutely.
Yeah, hit me up. I'm down to demo test this shit. You know what I mean? Why not? I need to find out my blood type anyway. Gabby gets mad about that
Yeah, it's
all the
hard
time.
to find out though. You can't just ask your doctor. They don't really keep track of it.
Yeah, she said I should know because I'm an adult. Um,
No, that's not enough. I'm an adult. I
yeah,
don't know it. I don't know
Yeah,
mine.
I
It's
was like, all that means is I haven't like been in the hospital that many times. Like I've been dodging reasons to not find out. Isn't
it
that like good?
Yeah, it seems like that's information that if you go to, like, a regular physician,
Yeah.
and you have to do blood work for them, that they should be able to find out, and then they could just put it on your chart so that you can always look that up and know, but they don't. that's like a
Yeah.
thing where they're like, "Oh, no, we don't do that. There's a whole other entity that does that." And I'm like, "Oh, but you guys just took all this blood out of me. I feel faint. Give me a graham cracker and just tell me what my blood type is," but they don't want
Yo.
to.
And, like, if you ask, they, like, ask you, "Oh, why
Why?
you wanna know?"
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
who's
Like, 'cause
asking?
it's
I am.
Gabby has it down, though, to, like, 2, she said, because she knows hers and our kids. So
Mm,
she's like, "It can only be this because of those, because of what they are."
mhm.
So she's like, "Yo, just go in and figure this out, like, just in case you ever need it." And, like, I've put that off, but one day,
Sure, sure,
we'll
yeah,
make it happen, you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, who knows how fun it is to do blood math,
Who wants to do it, you know what I mean?
right?
You don't need that information, okay? We got fake blood coming out to the streets every
That's
day,
true, that's true,
you
it
know
can
what I
be
mean?
whatever you want it to be.
Whatever
What
I need, okay?
what
Imma get my own blood type now, my man. Y'all blood type G up in these streets, let's get it.
Oh, yeah. I had a feeling that's what your blood type would be.
Oh yeah, G'd up. I'm blood
Mhm.
type purple, okay?
Nope, nope,
Let's go.
no gang colors.
Yo, G blood type made by Arizona iced tea, okay?
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Let's get it, okay? And finally, the National Park Services wants humans to stop licking toads. A toad in particular. That's right. Go into into almost any park, and there's often reminders to refrain from going near, petting, or feeding the wildlife. Not licking strange animals would simply be a given. Until now, the National Park Service has added tongue contact with the Sonoran Desert toad amongst its various warnings for park visitors. As we say with most things you come across in a national park, whether it be a banana slug, unfamiliar mushroom, or a large toad with glowing eyes in the dead of night, please refrain from licking it, said the agency on their Facebook page last week. The toad, also known as the Colorado River toad, is about 7 inches in size and carries a weak, low pitched ribbit sound. But the creature is far from harmless. Sonoran desert toads secrete a potent, pardon me, toxin that can make people sick if they touch it or get the poison in their mouth, according to the National Park Service. Despite the risk, some people have discovered that the toad's toxic secretions contain a powerful hallucinogenic known as 5-MeO-DMT, or
Oh,
5-Me's.
the 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 toad's got DMT in it.
Yeah, so people willing to
Oh,
risk life or death for this DMT out here, you know what I mean?
come
Recent years
on,
smoking
there's
the
gotta be a better way.
well, there is. Apparently, some people have been smoking the amphibian secretions, which is growing in popularity, so much so that the species is even considered to be threatened, at least in the New Mexico, due to collectors that want to use the animal for drug use. So you can
Oh,
smoke it,
no.
smoke their shit. You know what I mean? Their droppings.
What? No, that's not what that hold
Yeah,
on.
right. In recent years, smoking the amphibian secretions has grown in popularity, so much so that the species is even considered threatened, at least in New Mexico, due to collectors that want to use the animal for drug use.
Yeah, but I don't think that's the secretions don't mean shit. I think it means the stuff coming off of their skin.
They skin? I thought
Yeah,
oh, okay. That's less
I
fun.
think so. Is it? I mean,
I won't believe in people's nastiness all the time. So
oh, okay. Well, I mean, someone probably tried that. Yes, you're not wrong, but ick.
I figured it's not that far from mushrooms. So like I there are
Right,
people who try anything.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
But, I mean, that's the thing is I'm sure people are catching these frogs and licking them and then letting them go, which is gross. Also, consent. Anyone? Consent? And, but, yeah, but, trying to get to that sweet, sweet DMT is very important.
I don't know why, but like the way you said that, like reminded me of Jack Harlow. Like
What? I
he has
do
like the song where he does that. And I give him sweet, sweet, sweet semen. Like he talks about eating pineapples and shit.
oh, boy. Well, I don't know what to do with him anymore. Okay, great.
trying his best out there, just like these toads, just trying to survive. Okay.
That's true, that's true. I'm trying to, save there's a picture of a toad taken in, like, night vision with this article, and it's just sitting up and its eyes are glowing, and he's just there's woods and then just this toad, and I'm like, I mean, it's kind of cute. I don't
Yeah.
I never wanna lick one,
Not
uh,
once.
but it's an adorable thing, but I absolutely look, there's that episode of The Simpsons where Homer eats that extremely hot chili, like that
Okay.
pepper. He eats a pepper that's extremely hot, and then he meets a I think it's a coyote with, uh, Johnny Cash's voice, and he goes on this whole hallucinogenic trip. No, I'm not doing that. I've learned my lesson. I've learned my lesson.
If you would like to send Shalewa and I uh toad extracted DMT so we can have really weird recording of the episode next week. Uh
Ooh, I don't know. DMT, I think it
what does it do?
mimics I think it mimics death. Like, not
Who
mimics
wants
death,
to
like,
do
you
that?
don't wanna die, but it's like, whatever the good feelings are just before death. I don't know who told me that, probably someone high on DMT. Let me see what it does.
One of the,
DMT
the
effects.
good feelings before death?
Yeah.
Who told you that? Other people that have died, like they came back. They're like, yo, right before we go, that shit crazy.
I
Like,
guess, yeah, I mean, that's what let's see.
how do
What
you
role
find
does it
that out?
play? I don't that's the thing is I'm like, "What? Huh?" But, okay, it sounds good to me. I mean, it seemed like whoever told me however they put it, it seemed like something people would chase.
Okay.
In the same way of, like, when you do heroin that first time and you're like, "Yeah," and now you're chasing that until your whole life falls apart. I think no shade to anyone, any of our, recovering, listeners. Anyone who was in the system or in
Never, never,
recovery, but I'm
never the
just
intention. But
no, but I am just trying to figure out what the hell DMT does.
by the way, our our listeners are incredibly helpful on a regular basis. Y'all like DM me answers and like shopping links to random things that I've mentioned throughout the podcast. I'm just kidding. I don't want any DMT. Just putting that out there. Like y'all are super helpful, but I don't actually want like a
No,
link like
you
to
don't
that.
wanna you don't wanna find out a way, you don't want a number of a guy? Okay.
I appreciate it, but yeah, I feel like that's gonna be a strictly WhatsApp interaction if I end up with that. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, so just to hallucinate, that's
that's it.
what
Send us
DMT is
mushrooms,
good.
okay? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think I can sell mushrooms to shop.
Oh,
We'll do like a
wow.
tea.
I don't know.
No,
Who knows? I've said no to so many drugs in my
it's
life.
fair.
Yeah, not even like, because I went through the DARE program. I'm just a nerd.
That's
Um,
fair. It's
but
fair. Know who you are, Sha.
yeah, yeah, that's it. I just gotta know. I know I'm a big old square.
I've never done DMT. I think I had a mushroom tea once. It was terrible, but I got great sleep. I dreamt in purple. I
Oh, you
remember
know
that.
what? I wouldn't mind doing that, though. I wouldn't
Yeah.
mind some sleep.
It was great. Like I got sincerely some of the best sleep I got in my life. Like it
Okay.
was potently deep.
Alright. Well, I mean, you're getting closer to what I need out of whatever this is, which is sleep. Sleep and relaxation, sure.
There we go. You know
But
what I mean?
but, I mean, I feel like I also could get a massage, but, I mean, we'll try it either way. We'll
There you
figure it
go.
out. We'll
Do
figure
that at the same time. It'll feel better than ever. You know what I mean?
it
If you are Apple or Spotify listener, we appreciate your ratings. 4 stars. You don't think Shalewa deserves a mushroom high massage, okay? She deserves to fully feel, okay? All of that relaxation. Let her enjoy that, okay? 5 stars. You understand she should get double mushrooms and 2 people to do the massage at
Oh,
the same time,
no.
okay?
That seems like a mess. I appreciate your support, but yikes.
I'm here. I'm here for my peoples, okay?
Mhm.
You know what I mean? If you have any articles you want us to cover, please DM us directly on Twitter or Instagram at Silky Jumbo or at Gastor Almonte. Shout outs to Lori McDaniel for sharing articles this week. Much appreciated, homie. with all that said, I am soon to have experimented with DMT. Nah, sincerely, don't send that. Gastor Almonte with the newly limber and relaxed Shalewa Sharpe. Oh yeah. This has been an experimental episode of the War
Yeah.
Report. Catch y'all next time. Peace.